Just a few technical issues there with the stream. We are back live, bringing you live coverage, of course, of the Belgian Grand Prix, the GP2 division. We've only got 12 drivers in this Grand Prix, but the most exciting thing is we've got an incredible race ahead of us, haven't we, Fusion?
Yes, yes. I think the element of rain as well is going to be really interesting by the end.
See the clouds as well.
Yeah.
24 hours ago, we had full wet conditions. So that's going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right, so cars have taken control, the game's taking control of their cars now, so
Parking their cars onto the grid, ready for this Belgian Grand Prix.
Oh.
Final predictions, Fusion. Who is going to win the Belgian Grand Prix?
Leopard.
I want to go for Leopard as well. So we're both going for Leopard. We'll have about, because it's the rookie, we'll have about 50 to 1. So I'm putting 10p on for Leopard to win the Grand Prix. But Typhon could be close behind, so it could be a good battle for this win. Here we go then. It is going to be it's going to be 3 lights. It's going to be 4 light. Fusion, are we ready for the Belgian Grand Prix? Right, and away we go. Lots of smoke there coming from the drivers. Both manners are up there. Here we go. Great start there from the Fredster. We've got a force in up to the inside there. It's quite a clean first corner. A lot of drivers going off the track. And then we got Fusion there at the back. Retiring from the Grand Prix. Here we go then. We've got the Sauber of Typhon Killer defending from the Williams there of Reckless Pez. They go through Eau Rouge now. It's going to be very, very close. We could see a Dizzle action here, but it's going to be Slipstream Central. Going to spectate side effects here in 8th position. He's going for the overtake on Dennis Vicker, but he's going to have to back out of it. An Alienator there. Jack Hogwarts down to 9th place. Alfie goes around the outside of Jamesy there, X1. And now Jack Hogwarts going to try and get involved in this. An Alienator on the mediums there around the outside. And he goes into the gravel, but he goes back on the track there. Side effects down into 10th. Reckless Pez down in 12th, and he's lost his front wing. What happened there? Fusion, did you catch that?
No, I didn't. I've been on board with Typhon Killer.
It's disappointing, that is. Leopard there down to 4th. Great start from the Fredster, getting away from Ninjas. Definitely needs that.
Yeah. Wonder what happened to Reckless Pez.
I don't know, but very interesting here in Belgium.
Yeah. Let's go back on
very
board
interesting
with Leopard. He's actually lost a position to STB Verstappen.
Yeah, so he's going to try and size the move back up, but Typhon Killer's going to be close behind.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a surprise of the season, this is. I got second yesterday. Could Typhon get a podium, get his first podium of the season?
Yeah,
same with me.
Could happen. It's looking pretty tight between the top 2 and 3rd and 4th as well.
Here we go. So Ninja's there. Looking up to Fredster, but STB Verstappen 33 is going to be compromised on the exit. That's a great overtaking move from Leopard Bike. And Typhon Killer's going to follow close behind him there as Fredster sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, 151.042. Definitely going to be beaten later on in the Grand Prix. STB Verstappen up the inside of Leopard Bike there, but Leopard Bike's going to try and get a nice exit. We've got the Manor there off. So that's our ghost cars there, well out of the way of the drivers. Typhon Killer then. This is one of the most dangerous corners. This is the most dangerous corner on Formula 1 game. And STB Verstappen 33, he's messed it up, but Typhon's going to try and get the position on. He's going to have the slipstream on Leopard as well. Down the Kemmel Straight. Here we go then. Typhon is going to move to the outside of the corner. He's going to late brake on Leopard Bike. Leopard Bike defense position, nice there. And that is great. STB Verstappen 33 is going to try and go back on the inside of Typhon Killer in the Sauber Typhon Killer. And STB Verstappen's gone. STB Verstappen has been span out race incident there, I would say. But STB Verstappen 33, and he can't get back round. He's out of the race. And he's lost his front wing. He's out of the Belgian Grand Prix. He's been spanned. He's out of the race. We won't be seeing him anymore in this Grand Prix. He's out. He's out of contention. Yeah, caught that as well. And he's left the session. He's had enough. He's out of the Belgian Grand Prix.
Looks like
caught on stream.
Is it Ninjas in second? He's had a poor second lap. And Leopard's kind of closed up on him.
Jack Hotwood very close to the Pirelli barrier there as Side Effects tries to capitalise on his mistake coming through the corner after Stavolo. And James E. Berry is sizing up a move on Typhon Kelly's also on a set of soft compound tyres, so could be looking at a good strategy for him this evening. and Alienator's retired from the Grand Prix.
Typhon Killer's going
dives
in
into
pits.
the pit lane.
Oh, safety car.
Safety car! Safety car has been deployed here in Belgium. Oh, wow. Well,
That's
guess
basically
what?
giving
I'm
people that
gonna
started on softs and supers like just a free pit stop.
Wow.
It's going to be interesting to see what Ninjas and Fredster do.
Yeah, very interesting start to this Belgian Grand Prix here.
This is really messed up Fredster's and Ninjas race. Because the supers only last until about lap 5 at the most. And the safety car won't come in until at least lap 6, so... They're
Clouds
going
look to be forming Fusion.
Yeah.
Clouds look to be forming here in Belgium. We know how exciting the race was last night with rain.
Yeah, it was crazy. The ends as well. Changing back to
when I that amazing strategy call thanks to Whitey.
Yeah. I did the poor one and tried to stay out, but and Feisty did an even worse one.
This is definitely going to help out Alpha here on a set of mediums. If the rain comes earlier than expected, because obviously we have got the rain coming, like obviously more time, it's going to... yeah, because of the safety car trial is going to be slower, so could work out for medium runners here.
Yeah, ideally what I would have done is I would have gone from the super softs onto the mediums, because I don't think the rain's going to come. I don't think the rain's going to come that
very late on into the Grand Prix.
So yeah, I'll be really surprised if I don't see the Fredster and Ninjas pit.
Well,
looks like
great race so
Fredster's
far.
really trying to put out a gap just to try and minimise the effect of this. Yeah, Fredster's in the pits.
Into the pit lane he goes. Let's have a look how the McLaren team. Obviously, we're going to have
and so is Ninjas.
McLaren Honda 1988 car in F1 2017 games. That's going to be very interesting. But the 2016 McLaren Honda of Fredster here coming into the pit lane for a set of softs. No, it's not. Mediums.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the Toro Rosso crew. So Ninjas on mediums.
Yeah,
Fredster on
that's what I would have done.
Softs.
So I think Fredster's possibly in the better position for the end of the race now. So who have we got in first at the moment?
We have got Alfie. No, he's not. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong person. Leopard Bike 45.
Yeah.
Currently leading the Belgian Grand Prix. In front of Jamesy Bear X1. Incredible. And then Typhon Killer. Typhon Killer actually, I think the safety car was deployed. Yeah, the safety car was actually deployed as soon as he was going into the pit lane. So that really helped him on strategy.
So
He's now
why was it?
place.
Do you think it was deployed because of Verstappen or?
It was deployed because of Alienator. He crashed out. I think. Well, he did say he retired. So the only explanation for the safety car was that he crashed. It wouldn't have because he retired. Yeah. A lot of run-off areas here in Spa. So. But then we have got a Mercedes 1-2. Sorry, no, we've got a Mercedes leading the Grand Prix. So I'm getting confused. We got the Mercedes safety car.
Yeah. Mercedes 1-2, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. But yeah. So Fredster then. I don't actually know what number he uses. 24. That's a good number.
Yeah. Actually, no, it says on mine that he's using 32.
Oh, well, great lag to the session. There you go. Right. Fredster then in P4. I can see a crash happening at Eau Rouge. A crash happening at Eau Rouge.
I mean, Alfie N or Alphine, whatever you want to pronounce it like. Did he start on the mediums or?
Yeah, I believe he did.
Oh no, he started on the supers.
Oh no. He
must have got a jump start. He must have got a jump because he got a drive through. Right.
All right. Well, there's not much action to
never is during a
look at here in Belgium. You can see these lovely drivers here, but going around the track. But no, very interested about these clouds. They're looking very dark lap by lap.
Yeah. Dennis VKK miles behind for some reason.
This being the longest track as well, hopefully we'll be able to catch up to the back of
Is
the
there anyone
field.
that's stayed out on the supers? Look at the race director. No, everyone's either on mediums or softs.
If you count STB Verstappen 33, but he's a ghost car, so
He kind of blew up at the top of the end of Sector 1, really, didn't they? So.
yeah. And it's VKK, yeah, he's very far behind. Very far behind.
I've got to go and do something quickly,
it.
so I'll just. Who should I stay?
Okay.
Should I stay on board with Leopard?
Stay on board with the leader.
Yeah. So I'll be back in a second.
Okay, so Fusion has gone, guys, but yeah, you can hear my lovely voice now. Here we are in Spa-Francorchamps then on lap 5. This very, very special Grand Prix so far. We've got Leopard Bike leading the Grand Prix. We've actually got very surprising podium places. Second, James Bear, and third, the Sauber of Typhon Keller hasn't actually seen a podium. It's last season in Italy, I believe, when he won. So there you go. Might be mistaken on that, but yeah. Very special track, the Spa-Francorchamps circuit. It's very in real life, obviously very popular with spectators from Netherlands, from France, from neighbouring countries as well, like Austria, Germany, of course Luxembourg, and of course Britain, to support our lovely, shocking British drivers of Palmer, Button, and I can't even think of any good ones. Hamilton, sorry. How could I forget about him? But yeah, so very popular with fans and spectators and drivers as well. You know, a lot of drivers love coming to Spa in leagues. It's a very, very special track. Next week we obviously also go to Italy, the Autodromo di Monza, Autodromo Nazionale di Monza, in Italy. And we're coming now to start the safety, start the Grand Prix here as they for this Belgian Grand Prix. Hopefully Fusion gets back in time here to try and
back just in time.
salvage something from Fusion. Is back here for this safety guy. Here we go, then it's going to be guns blazing. Everyone is going to be fuming into that thing there, and Fredster's got it past.
Looks like he's gone.
Alfie.
Oh, someone's spun.
And
Who's
someone's
that?
gone off the
Williams.
track. Someone's out off already. It's reckless. Pez is out, and before the restart.
How did that happen?
Oh, that's disappointing for him. Typhon could have then on the back of James E. Bear. Here we go. We're going to spectate in broadcast mode. You can actually see more stuff from broadcast mode, and reckless Pez dives into the pit lane there.
What happened to Leopard Bike?
And there's
What's he done?
Leopard Bike. I think his controller disconnected. James E. Bear takes the lead for the first time in SB career. Typhon Killer here, absolutely going to be screaming with joy in his first race in a Sauber around Belgium, and he's leading ahead of Leopard Bike. I would say he's leading the Grand Prix, but he's not. But Leopard Bike, they're up the inside, great traction out of Eau Rouge, and Typhon Killer loses the position, but James E. Bear flying here in Spa. He leads the Belgian Grand Prix, followed by by Leopard Bike, then followed by Typhon Killer, and Fredster there in 4th place, looking very feisty behind the Sauber, followed by XX Alf 13 and Ninjas. Wow, so that's very interesting, Fusion. What was your take on this amazing restart?
Yeah, it was quite a surprise to see the Williams spinning off in the back.
Typhon Killer's made a mistake on pull one. He made a mistake. He's been overtaken by Fredster. Fredster lagging third. No, he's just had a few issues there. Oh no, he's made a mistake again. He made a mistake again.
No, he's lagging.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought I saw.
Oh.
But it's going to be quite interesting to see the pace of Fredster. Who else is it? It's on the mediums. Alfie.
Leopard Bike's in the slipstream of James E. Bear. James E. Bear leading his first ever Grand Prix in STB. And he's going to have Leopard Bike right on the back of him, but Fredster's going to be right on the back of them as well, as Leopard Bike there kind of cuts the corner. Fredster has a nice exit out of the Bus stop chicanes there into lap 7 now of the Belgian Grand Prix. Leopard Bike's going to try and go up the inside, but he's not. He's going to pull out of that overtaking move. And Typhon Killer here, I'm going to spectate him for a moment, Fusion. He's looking pretty strong ahead of Fredster, but he's lagging, of course.
Oh, what's happened to Fredster?
Oh, Fredster! Fredster's out of the Grand Prix. He's banned. Fredster!
No, he was looking really strong. He's just got to hope for another safety car.
Because there must have been some sort of contact. Ninja's there, going to try and get past Alfie, who's had a pretty good overtaking move there. Oh, and Fredster's left the session. Fredster's out of the Belgian Grand Prix.
I mean, literally, I caught that on the stream. Literally, him just flying around in the air. I don't really know what happened there, but
might have been a bit of lag there. I don't know, but oh Jesus, would have been Typhon because Typhon was behind him. So disappointing there for the person who did so much preparation for this Grand Prix.
All on softs.
Wow, it's going to be a great race. But Leopard Bike here looks to be going pretty patient.
Yeah.
Going pretty patiently, like I did last night, and it worked. Came second,
I think he's just biding his time and waiting until the straight so he can use a slipstream. Didn't get the best of exits going out of there. It looks like James is moving all over the place. Typhon Killer's right up the back of Leopard.
There we go. Can Typhon Killer here try and charge for this win? If he gets, he told me that he's really looking forward to the next few races, Belgium, Italy, Singapore, those sort of races. He definitely loves these tracks, and it's just going to be an incredible performance if he can try and get. Well, he definitely deserves a podium in this Grand Prix. Definitely been up there.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, Typhon Killer.
He goes up the inside of Leopard Bike. Leopard Bike's not going to leave anything. Also, Typhon Killer's not going to leave anything. Any room to Leopard Bike, and he's up the inside and up into second place. And
Typhon Killer
on to the charge for Jamesy.
Run out of turn 1. Oh.
Jamesy Bear's made a mistake.
No.
And he's retired. He's out of the Belgian Grand Prix. Oh, this is action all around here in Belgium. How many drivers have we got left in this race? Oh,
looks like 9.
And Dennis is retired as well.
8. It's going down every second, isn't it?
Yeah, that's I don't know what happened there, but and now we've got the well, I've got the sound glitch anyway. I don't know why. But Typhon Killer, look at this. He takes the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix. Oh, that is incredible.
So who have we got in? We've got Jack Hopwood and Side Effects in pretty decent conditions, or positions, because the top 3 are going to be fighting. And as they're on a softer tyre, this is going to play right into.
Definitely going to help Jack Hopwood.
Yeah.
So I can confirm that we do have 7 drivers in this Grand Prix, unfortunately.
What's that, like half the grid? Retired now, isn't it? Oh, why is Ninja going?
Ninja's into the pits. Ninja's into the pit lane, so he may be reacting to that to all the crashes that have happened, and might be safety car.
Yeah, we could be going to step from mediums, which it looks like he is. Yeah, he's on mediums.
Well, Typhon must be having
SRL's going to the end of the race now.
Unless the rain comes.
Yeah.
That's interesting, that is. And Typhon Killer is leading the Belgian Grand Prix.
Oh, he's gone wide through there. The left right's closed up now.
God, this is interesting, Fusion. God, this is the weakest surprises, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Jesus.
Right, looks like Jack Hopwood's closing even more.
Yeah, this is very interesting. Alga's up into 5th. Quite interesting as well. Must be quite boring though, at this race for them. It's not that boring for us. All these varying strategies and
it's not been that bad.
All these surprising positions. obviously because of exams and like May being a prime time for holidays.
Yeah.
Not seeing many drivers, but that should pick up when we move to around the Americas. When we go to the Americas from the league.
Yeah.
See it picking up there as the exams will be over. Everyone loves the end of the season. You see a big fight for that title.
And yeah.
But Jack Hotwood here, looking quite quick.
It's closing even more. Leopard Bike and DRS and Typhoon Killer now.
Is it? You might see him pull an overtake into Lecom.
Looks like Leopard got a better exit out of turn 1 as
Looks
well.
like Side Effects also is catching this pack up ahead. Or
Is he now?
retaining the gap, at least. All it takes is these three to collide and Side Effects takes the lead.
I mean, Leopard's definitely closing on Typhon, but Jack Hop was closing even more. He's definitely within a second now.
Definitely in the braking zones as well.
This could
Definitely
see
a good
him.
strategy for when the rain
This could
comes.
see him get backed up into Side Effects as well.
Yeah, so it could be having a four-way battle for the win.
Massive gap between Side Effects, or behind Side Effects. Yeah,
Side Effects are always known for its consistency though in the races, so should be able to retain the gap.
yeah, there's a 13-second gap between 4th and 5th. 4th.
Look at how much Jack Hotwood has caught up to Leopard Bike. Very, very impressive.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say now the softs are getting to the end of their sort of life.
Side Effect has caught 5 tenths on the leader. Side Effects is definitely catching when they catch them even more. Looks like Leopard Bike is lagging a little bit.
Yeah.
So Jack Hot would have to watch that when he comes to overtake him. Possibly down the Kemmel Straight or even down this.
We could see 3 wide at the end of Sector 1.
Oh god.
Because they're all catching each other. It's getting to the point where Jack Hop was getting backed up into Side Effects as well. Oh,
and it's starting to rain. The rain has started to fall. It's that little flash in the game that they have. Very, very special to have that in the game. And
so this is where the people in the medium is going to benefit. Because the people on the softs, their life is gone. They're going to have to pitch some supers or something.
Oh, very interesting. Jack Hotwood definitely got a good strategy going. Same with Side Effect. In
the best position.
And Ninjas as well. That's not. He hasn't done well because if you think about it, he's had to make another pit stop in the rain, as we know, starts to fall quite heavily in Belgium very quickly.
Yeah, it's got quite a big tendency to rain. Father.
Well, there you go. Very interesting. But it looks like Jack Hotwood is taking these lines lovely. Look at this. Car number 42. Taking these lines lovely, but Leopard Bike looks to be very good on the defend. That's going to help Typhon Killer. Jack Hotwood wants this win. He needs to be going there, guns blazing. He's going to try and get him on Radion. The Leopard Bike defending here very aggressively as they come through the Radion corner now, and Jack Hotwood's going to have the pace.
But, does that see Typhon Killer go wide there?
Oh, this is interesting. Side Effects definitely helping him. Look how much he's caught.
We could see
4 tenths on that lap alone.
Could see the move on Leopard Bike by Jack Hop would get done. It's that great
definitely the quicker driver. Just needs to be very patient up Eau Rouge, otherwise there's going to be a collision and boom, Side Effects into the position. I think he's just being careful for Eau Rouge. He can't throw this away.
Leopard's still in the RS though.
Too good opportunity to miss. There's a Ninja at the moment currently only sitting in 6th.
I mean, now Leopards and Typhoon Killer, they're definitely going to be struggling on their tyres. They've been on them since lap.
And Jack
up the
Hot would go
inside.
for the move that I did yesterday, but Leopard's going to defend it with all his worth. But can Jack Hot would get him on around the outside of the corner with no name? He's going to try and go around the outside. He's going to get hit onto the curb here on the outside. He's going to try and go around the outside. That is a great overtaking move.
Great move.
Forces Leopard onto the grass, and that is an incredible move. One of the best moves of the season. And that needed to happen sooner or later, otherwise he would have not been able to try and catch up to Typhoon Killer. He's now being leered
Yeah, Typhoon
by
Killer,
the
look at
Mercedes.
that.
And
He's really struggling. Just caught right
Fusion,
off the
what an
back of it.
overtake there from Jack.
Look, Typhoon Killer's really struggling.
Yeah, definitely struggling on those soft tyres. He hits the curb as well, and he's lagging as well.
That's put
Yeah,
Jack Hopwood back into the Dutch Leopard bike as well. He's gone wide.
Yeah, so Jack's been
He's
affected
top
by the
four.
lag, and now
Look at
Jack's
this
going to
top
be
four.
absolutely penetrated up the arsehole by the two Mercedes drivers here of Side Effects and Leopard Bike.
Oh.
But Side Effects off the track.
Oh.
It's going to be guns blazing
Typhoon
into the
Killer.
pits, and Typhoon spun! Typhoon spun out of the Belgian Grand Prix. Jack Hopwood now into the pit lane. Both Mercedes into the pits, and it's Leopard Bike in before Side Effects. That's devastating for him,
Oh, look
and
at
he's
Leopard
even
Bike.
got
Leopard Bike's holding his teammate up.
He's even got the pit limiter glitch as well. And Alfie's hit the curb. Alfie's out of the Belgian Grand Prix. He's hit the curb on the outside, done a Kimi Räikkönen. He's done a Kimi Räikkönen in 2008, and virtual
Yes,
safety
yeah.
car is deployed. Oh, I can't breathe. Oh, Jesus.
Really, really tight end. I got the Typhoon Killer spin on stream as well. What's a Leopard Bike doing coming out of the pits?
Virtual
really slow.
safety car.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is Leopard Bike jumped? Hang on.
He's jumped Jack, yeah, because of all that action with Typhoon Killer. It's just messed the grid up.
Oh, look, who's that staying out on the mediums?
That's Ninjas.
Oh, what has he done?
He's done the same thing as you.
Yeah,
Just
it's like-
opposite.
yeah, the
He
opposite.
stayed on the slicks. Okay, well now we've got if I'm thinking rightly, we have 6 drivers in the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
But still, no. Even though we've only got 6 drivers, this is an incredible race so far.
Yeah, it's a great race.
Jesus. And Jack Hopwood's got the overtake on Ninjas. Ninjas has done a U-fusion. He's done a U.
Oh, I didn't even realise
He's
this was
messed
virtual
up
safety
his
car.
race.
I thought it was actually behind the proper safety car. I was like, what the hell?
Ninjas there, overtaken by Side Effects.
Yeah,
Haven't seen
Ninja's
that,
made a poor
problems.
decision staying out in mediums.
And Typhon's going to get that as well.
Who we got in the lead right now? Leopard, isn't it? Leopard miles out in front now.
Yeah, out, yeah. So
4.7.
yeah.
See if Jack was caught
Into
him in the second
P4.
sector. Oh, he's caught him by 1.2 seconds in the second sector alone.
Who has Jack Hopwood?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. This could still be a 4-way battle for the win. If Typhon Killer does like the rain round Belgium, he has told me.
I mean, we're just past 50%. And, oh, look. I think Leopard's really struggling.
Yeah, look, he's lost like 2 seconds on it.
Now it's down to 2.7. He's lost seconds, 8 tenths in the final sector, which is basically just a straight and a chicane.
Wow, it looks like Leopard Bike does not like the wet conditions.
Yeah.
And Side Effects, look at him. He looks to be retaining the gap to Jack Hopwood as well, so... Jesus.
Could be having a 3-way battle very soon. Who's that? It's just...
Yeah. Alfie crashed out. He, you know what Kimi Räikkönen did in 2008? The lap after Hamilton did that controversial move. Yeah, he just did that on the curb and then hit the wall and then out of the race.
Fair enough. Only gained 2 tenths in the first sector, Jack Hopwood.
Look at Side Effects. Is it just me or is he catching up to Jack Hopwood?
Well, it looks like I can see in the mirrors of Jack Hopwood now.
Side Effects is doing a me from last night. This is the week of League of Dreams, this is. God.
Week
We've
of
had the
surprising
worst
drives.
attendance this week. We've had the worst attendance of the whole season this week, and it's actually turned out to be
Best races.
best races. Yeah, we should have 11 people turn up more often.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Reckless Pez, I think he's just... Oh no. I mean, that's our ninjas at the back, just completely on his
Reckless
own.
Pez and Ninja's just now going to try and just go to the end of the race.
Yeah.
What they're going to try and do.
I mean, Typhon Killer, 7.8 behind the lead. He's now 8.5, so he looks like he's struggling. And Jack Hopwood continuing to catch Leopard though. No, yeah. Yeah, Leopard.
He's looking very strong in that third sector, and someone is... Oh, it's a Fredster's AI. And look at how much he's caught.
It seems to be into the bus stop chicane.
Yeah.
1.4
Leopard
now.
just might not be very confident. Leopard might not be very confident on the brakes.
I mean, I was going to stay on board with Jack Hopwood at the moment, so I've got to go and do something again, okay?
Oh, okay. Okay, so Fusion's gone again. You'll be able to hear my voice again. Lovely. Jack Hopwood here, looking very strong here in Belgium. Side Effects is keeping the gap to Jack Hopwood at the moment, so he's looking pretty strong. Here in Spa. Now, Jack's just being careful with the AI as he runs over the curb there. He's definitely the quicker driver. Over Leopard Bike, but Side Effects looks to be actually catching Leopard Bike and Jack Hopwood right now, so Side Effects quickest guy on track at the moment. Very interesting. Obviously not the best of turnouts tonight, unfortunately, but still one of the most exciting Grand Prix that we've had. Lots of action, lots of crashes if you like, and a great battle for this first place. Could well be we have a three-way battle in closing stages of this Belgian Grand Prix, so keep tuned, keep watching. It's going to be a great climax to what has been a very, very special and surprising round 13 of the season. So there you go.
Back. Who's that?
Fusion is back then.
Is that a ghost in front of Leopard? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
It is. It's Verstappen.
Yeah. Okay, so Jack Hopwood there has made a bit of a mistake coming through sector 3, but yeah, look, he just closes right on to Leopard there into the bus stop. Might even have a bit of slipstream on the AI as well.
Yeah.
Only caught by 2/10 on that lap, so it looks like...
Yeah. Hitting that apex really nicely.
Okay, so...
Jack Hopwood's got a
Side
poor
Effects
run.
made a mistake! Side Effects made a mistake! Oppo Rouge! And he's thrown that away. He's thrown that away. That's getting recorded, and that he has thrown that away here in Belgium.
I mean, something still could happen, depending if Jack Hopwood keeps on catching. But Jack Hopwood's lost 7 tenths in the first sector.
Looks to have picked up the pace. And Side Effects has thrown that away. He had such a good fight on his hands for possibly even getting the win here in Belgium. It's just not gone his way. Oppo Rouge hits the curb and goes spinning off. Yeah, Fusion, both races in Belgium have had rain. Do you think we can expect a few showers next time out in Monza?
I mean, it's likely. I think it's less likely than it is to happen in Belgium, like it is now. But who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I can hear your TV, Fusion, so if you just turn it down quickly. Sorry.
Yeah, yes, because I'm leaning right next to you.
How about that? So Jack Hopwood then try and get back into the mojo, get back into the pace, and try and get back. Try and get back up to Leopard Bike. He looks to be struggling than he was earlier in the Grand Prix.
Catching by half a second.
It's the same gap as it was a lap ago.
I mean, it just seems like in the into the bus stop chicane that Jack Hopwood's so much more confident than Leopard.
Yeah. Ninja's down in 6th. He's just trying to finish the Grand Prix and get as many points as possible. Typhon Killer there messes up the.
Leopard's getting. Oh, Leopard's had a really bad run out of the top of Eau Rouge, and Jack Hopwood's right behind him now. Well, not right behind him.
In the slipstream.
I'd say it's about half a second now.
4 tenths.
Yeah.
So here we go. This could help Side Effects 99. He's seen earlier in the
Jack
Grand
Hopwood's
Prix.
in a poor line through there.
Seen earlier in the Grand Prix Fusion how good Leopard was at defending. So when Jack actually gets past, gets past
again,
this like
we saw
5
how
tenth
good
barrier.
Jack Hopwood was overtaking today.
Wow, there you go, 50-50, isn't it? And Side Effects could easily just breathe past when these two drivers crash into each other, and then we provide Side Effects with the second one in STB. He'll looks like he likes the first and third sector, but Leopard's better in the second. That's what it seems like to me.
I mean, that
Leopard
could be
seems
because
better in the corners.
It could be that Leopard's
Jack
running
Hopwood.
a higher downforce.
Yeah. Leopard looks better in the corners, whereas Jack Hopwood looks better on the straights and into the braking zones.
Yeah.
Of the Le Com and of course the bus stop chicane. Wow.
Oh, is that Leopard had a
7.
poor run through there, or looks like he got a bit out of shape?
I don't know, but look at that. So much more confident than the Mercedes on braking is Jack Hopwood. They come out of the bus stop
to about half a second again. 6 tenths.
6 tenths. He has to have an amazing first corner.
And this could
Last
be
source, if you want to.
slipstream territory for Jack Hopwood as well.
Yeah, obviously no DRS in these wet conditions.
Let's have a look what happens. I don't think he's too close. See how they run through here. Yeah, no, he's not close enough.
About 50-50.
Let's see what Side Effects is doing. But he was on his own.
Gap down to
Typhon
7 tenths.
Wow. Typhon Killer's just on his own. We've got Reckless Pez catching Typhon Killer, I think. And then SRO Ninja's just on his own, miles behind.
Well, he can race with STB Verstappen 33's AR.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably like the most interesting thing that's going to happen to him until the end now, so.
Till Italian Grand Prix qualifying session.
Yeah.
Well, it's his fault, unfortunately, for pitting. Too late there and onto the intermediate. So, but Jack Hopwood, if he wins this Grand Prix, he gets so many points over Ninja's. Definitely what he needs for the championship. We'll quickly have a look at the penalties. If any drivers got
looked at that.
more penalties. So Leopard Bike has no penalties, and Jack Hopwood has a penalty.
Oh no.
Side Effects has no penalties. Typhon has loads of penalties. Reckless Pez has 1, and then Ninjas, I'm expecting just a few warnings. Yeah, Ninjas never gets on penalties. The only driver in the whole of STB history in his STB career to have no warnings in a Grand Prix, but no penalties.
Yeah, I mean the only thing I think that's gonna help Jack Hopwood win this race now is if Leopard makes a huge mistake.
Because obviously he's got to pull out a 3-second gap as well over Mercedes. So it's going to be hard, but I'm going to see a great fight for the win.
Has Jack Hopwood got a good run out of that, or no?
It's all about Eau Rouge. If he gets Eau Rouge right, he's got it. Leopard Bike looks to be struggling. Great run there onto the wet part of the track now. Jack trying to get as much temperature into those intermediates as possible. And Leopard goes defensive, double move in there. Well, that might have to be taken to the stewards.
Yeah, no, I don't think he was. I think Jack Hopwood's corner cutting again.
It needs to.
Would that be another
Leopard just
penalty,
looks
or-
a lot. Leopard just looks a lot more consistent with his cornering and his sector times.
Yeah. I mean, how far is...
We have approximately 6.5 minutes left of this Grand Prix, if I get my calculations right. So not long now until these drivers end the Belgian Grand Prix. And Fusion, I do this with all my commentators. We have a little. We analyse the drivers' helmets if there's no action. So we're going to quickly have a look at the Leopard bike's helmet. If you'd like to go into a bit of onboard view, and let's have a look at his. Let's have a look at his helmet. This is a trend that I have, and it will be going into next season. So Fusion, gold and red. What do you think of that?
Not a massive fan of it. I don't think it goes with the livery of the Mercedes, but stands out. And you can
Stands out,
definitely, yeah, definitely stands out.
A look at Jack Hotwood.
I mean,
He's gone for the
plain.
blue and white and the black.
Pretty plain.
The black fits the McLaren Honda, but yeah, not that too exciting. Unlike
thought was going into that.
Side effects. Right helmet there, Nico Rosberg.
Yeah, I don't like
Typhon Killer. Oh, he's got a nice one, but we're gonna stop analysing.
I told you there. Look, I told you
battle.
Reckless Pez
Here we
was
go.
catching him.
Here we go, Reckless Pez then versus
gone
Typhon
wide.
Killer. So we're gonna have a bit of a battle here in Belgium.
Going to broadcast.
Here we go, broadcast mode right now. We've got the two manners off the track, lap 20. Let's see then. I do hope this battle does last for the next 3 laps.
Doesn't want to get too close.
Then
Just like if Typhon Killer makes a mistake through here. Let's go on board with Pez.
Typhon Killer needs to keep in the middle of the circuit. That's what he needs to do.
Looks like Pez is really slow in the straights.
Well, that means it's going to be better in the corners, and that's very
that's
similar
what it
to
looks like,
Leopard
yeah.
bike.
Let's see what. Yeah, it looks like Leopard Bike's putting away from Jack Hotwood now.
Okay, well, looks like our predictions were right then at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the only battle really that's going to happen. Typhon Killer defends to the inside. Excuse me.
Typhon Killer's been
Reckless Pez
lagging
then
around
gonna
as
try.
well.
I mean, well, I'm passing Winder a bit too much here. Typhon Killer gets a nice corner. And
That's
that's
gone
a
wide, got
great
the curb.
exit out there, but Typhon Killer's going to defend his position. Nice there as he drifts round the corner now as they approach the twisty section of Sector 2. Oh, this is
Typhon Killer's
interesting.
really
Reckless
cracking
Pez.
under pressure.
Yeah, well, he needs to defend. He needs to give us some sort of action because we haven't had any for a few laps now. So.
Reckless Pez literally just getting right on.
Oh, and
he's
he's in
gone wide.
the gravel. No, he's in the artificial grass there. But he's
Could he
going to
cut him
try
off?
and still stay with him. Round the outside goes Typhon Killer on the curb. He's got the speed.
Side
He's
by
got the
side.
momentum coming out now onto the Radion corners. Into sector number 3. He's got the aero. He's got the speed. He's got the pace. He's
gone
up
wide
into
again.
P4,
Oh, no.
Reckless Pez. And Reckless Pez is out.
He's out.
Reckless Pez is out of the Belgian Grand Prix. Collision with Typhon Killer there. He's out of the race. He's out of contention. He's out of the Belgian Grand Prix.
What would your opinion be on that? Racing incident or?
I'm not sure. We'll have to record it, watch the stream, and have a look at any footage. But that is
Yeah, I'm on
disappointing.
the roll.
really,
I've
if
caught
you're not really
like
caring about.
4 incidents in the stream now.
At the moment, at this moment in time, I'm only concentrating on the battles, and it looks like there's not going to be many battles.
Jack Hotwood's passed.
Jack Hotwood. Jack Hotwood has made the overtake
Now.
on Leopard Bike. We missed that. We missed that. And we missed the overtake. But Leopard Bike here looking
But Leopard
pretty
Bike
quick anyway.
he doesn't need to overtake him.
You need to keep him within 3 seconds. But that's annoying. That is.
Yeah.
We've
Spectating him that
missed
whole
the
time.
yeah, and then we go off him, and he
Has
pulls
Leopard
off a
got a
great
penalty?
overtake.
No. He's got 2. He's one corner cut away from a penalty, so he's got to keep it clean.
Well, I'm a bit shocked about Typhon Killer. I don't think he would have had a collision. He hasn't had any collisions ever in the league that have been deemed his fault, but
Yeah.
Could well be deemed his fault right there for not being careful enough on the traction, not being in control of his car enough there. So have to keep an eye on that. Get everyone updated in the steward's office.
And I think it was just Typhon Killer cracking under the pressure, to be honest. I mean, what's he doing now? He's gone ghost. I mean, Ninjas has gone past him. So I don't know what Typhon Killer's doing. I don't know what.
Might be messaging that guy.
Yeah.
Messaging me, maybe.
Jack Hopwood's pulling away, though.
Yeah, well, he needs to get another 2.3 seconds in the space of a minute, well, about 2 minutes and 6 seconds.
Leopard cut in the first corner there, does that mean...
Going to be keeping an eye on these
Leopard's got a penalty.
now.
Leopard's got a penalty. This is Jack Hopwood's race to lose now.
Wow, that's changed it. Whoever crosses the line here in Spa-Francorchamps in P number 1
Can we see a dive bomb?
Wins the Belgian Grand Prix. Oh, this is interesting. Ninja's up into P4, so at the moment, Jack Hopwood will be getting, at this moment in time...
Side effects really close down. If these two fight...
Maybe have a collision.
Side effects got a penalty?
Right, what's the gap?
Side effects got a penalty.
6 seconds. Oh, Side effects got loads of penalties though,
no.
I think.
No, he's only got one.
Fortunately for him. Oh, has he? Well, at the moment, as it stands, Jack Hopwood would get 13 more points over Ninjas. That is a big chunk. A big 22 points. 23 points, sorry, in the last 2 races. So.
Oh, Jack Hopwood's gone wide.
Jack Hopwood's gone wide. That's going to give Leopard Bike the opportunity as they approach the twisty section now of Sector 2 Fusion. This is incredible. This is an incredible end to this Belgian Grand Prix. This is what me and Maranzano should have done last night.
He just needs to keep it close, and he can get the slipstream and possibly go down the inside on.
He's going to be enriched. He's going to be playing his Drake tunes. He's going to be playing his classical music. He's going to be having everything on full blast right now. He's going to have his heart beating. He's beaten in the slipstream. He's beaten in the consistency.
Wow,
He's beaten in the corner speed. And he's beaten in braking zone. Leopard Bike dives up the inside of Jack Hopwood. And he goes off the curb. Oh, that is incredible. He's going to try and get the undercut. That is a brilliant exit from Leopard Bike. It's going to be down into turn number 1. Jack Hopwood. God. Jack Hopwood wins the Belgian Grand Prix. What a finish to the Grand Prix.
Wait, Leopard Bike's got 2 penalties.
Jesus.
I think that was a bit dirty from Jack Hopwood, in my opinion. He really closed up on Leopard and gave him no choice, and he actually forced Leopard to get a penalty.
Jesus, the Ninjas here in P number 4.
Going from left to right.
From left to right, doing a Schumacher. Might be seeing him doing that in 2002 Ferrari car. And Typhon Killer is going to finish in a well-deserved 5th place. He's drove a decent race. Obviously, he'll be in the steward's office for that collision with Wreck for Spares. But we're going to get the top 3 drivers. Fusion this week has been an incredible week for racing in STB.
Oh shit! I accidentally just pressed the continue. Oh.
Hasn't this week Fusion been a great week for racing in STB?
Crazy.
Been incredible. Jack, I'd like to include your audio.
Side effects
Give you a quick
Leopard.
interview. Great performance. So great ending to the Grand Prix Fusion. Oh, incredible.
Does Leopard have a mic?
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been a bit scared there going into the final sector.
Well, we will ask you all about it in around 2 minutes' time.
Yeah.
So it's going to
I'll ask you a question
session
as well.
Side effects like to include your audio, or can't you do that? Is there any include my audio box at the top? No.
I don't think Leopard's going to be joining.
Okay, well, side effects. Just look through your race, and then I will say to the people what you said. Be a spokesperson again. So, Well, how you feel about that race?
Are you there?
While we wait for side effect, let me just quickly have a quick message from Left Bike.
I think he might be talking about the final corner.
Okay, guys, so side effects is now back. He's just talking now. So side effects, I'll just take us through. Leopard Bike is joining in a few moments' time. So.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry. Fusion, no, you can't put it through your TV, can you? Sorry. Carry on, side effects. You started in 9th. Hello, Leopard Bike.
Yeah. Rowdy noticed that on the stream.
Okay. Yeah. So, guys, people watching, side effects very happy with P at number 3. A lot of collisions has helped him with this position. He's very happy, but he's very happy about that mistake he made at Oak Ridge, which we did catch on stream, and that did lose him a lot of time. Which side effects you could have easily won that race, in my opinion. Just saying, I was rooting for you. Leopard Bike 45. Are you able to include your audio?
Yes, I am.
Okay, if you could speak a little bit
Yeah, louder
for me.
Yeah, louder.
Yeah,
And you've included your audio at the top, yeah?
yeah, I have.
Okay, just checking. Okay, regardless of your age, Leopard Bike, you drove a very, very good race day. You're very, very quick. How do you feel about getting second in your debut?
In ways annoyed, actually, that I didn't win.
Okay.
Made a silly mistake on the final lap, cut the corner at turn 1, which gave me a penalty, which was annoying.
Yeah, we noticed that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know me and Fred had a bit of a collision during that race in the dry period. Feel like I didn't hit him on his screen. No, I mean on my screen, sorry. I thought quali went well.
Yeah, you did do a very good lap on the softs. That was very good from you.
Yeah, I did.
Well done. Looking on to Italy, what's your plans? Do you think you can get the win in Monza?
I doubt it, considering my pace. That's all I'm going to say, really.
Okay. Well, great day, you.
Yeah.
Hopefully you will be able to turn up next week, because our debut turns from last week couldn't turn up today, so hopefully you'll still be with us for the Italian Grand Prix for Leopard Bike. Nice second place, and very, very good.
Leopard, if you could just stay in the party for a second as well.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Because you will get a question of Fusion in a minute as well. Side effects you won't. But yeah, very unfortunate for you, side effects. On to now Jack Hopwood. You commentated, you streamed last night's Grand Prix. Last night was an incredible night for racing. How exciting was that Grand Prix for you, Jack?
It was more nerve-wracking than exciting, I would say. I mean, you know, I have to give it to Leopard Bike. I was really struggling to keep up with you there in the wet conditions. I think if you hadn't made that mistake at Oak Ridge, then you would have won. Yeah, there was a really close battling right throughout the race, and you know, it's well done to everybody that finished and showed up tonight. It was a really good race.
We've seen, Jack, that like this week has been the best week for racing, and a lot of surprises have happened. And it's also been the week where we've had the lowest attendance. What do you think's going on there?
I think it's just that the people who are usually like lagging a lot, like Roadsters, for example, hasn't shown up tonight. So the racing's been a lot. I wouldn't say cleaner because it's lagged, but like
Oh, fair
better in general. No,
Okay.
obviously because there's not as much lag in the race.
Obviously in Germany, Jack, you had that big gap because of Ninja's leaving. But Ninja's is now back in the Belgian Grand Prix, but he's back. Like, he's back, but he didn't score many points. He scored 23 more points than him in the past 2 races. What's your plan for Italy? Do you think you can get even more points over him and try and close that gap even more?
Hopefully, I mean, I'm not that confident in Italy because I'm on a pattern. Italy is very much a wheel track with a tight corner.
Okay.
So I think it's really going to be a case of damage limitation for my championship hopes there.
Okay, well, I wish you the best of luck, and Fusion, over to you.
Yeah.
For your
Something
question.
I just wanted to point out is the final corner, the bus stop chicane on the final lap between Leopard and Jack. Can I just ask of your opinions on that, please?
But mine?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I know I closed the gap up to Jack through plunging on a lot. And I tapped the back of his car a bit. Didn't get any damage. And I was trying to really force my way to the inside, and I saw a little gap open, and I went for it, and yeah, I got through the second time for
Yeah,
the
no,
cut,
I noticed
and
that.
by then I knew it was definitely the win was completely out of reach. And after that, I just wish I went to the outside.
Yeah.
What can you do? Nothing I can do about it now.
And Jack.
Yeah, I was just really defending my position. Didn't really expect him to be that late on the brakes. I mean, fair play to him. He went for the overtake, but you know, sometimes stuff like that happens when you try moves at the final corner.
Okay. So Melody.
Oh, thank you to the podium finishers of Face 99, who was in P3, Leopard Bike 45, who's in P2 on his debut, and in the Grand Prix, a very needed win and very much deserved win as well. Jack Hotwood took the victory here in Spa. Tonight was a one-off for with Fusion in the combox. I will be joined next week again by TSR Cal. He's gone on holiday tonight, so he can't join me tonight, unfortunately. But thank you, Fusion, for stepping in. May need you later in the season, so I hope you'll be on standby there. But yeah, thank you, Fusion, for turning up tonight and helping me provide coverage of this incredible Grand Prix. Commiserations to those who had a few collisions. STB Verstappen 33, the Fredster, XX Alfie did a Kimi Raikkonen in 2008. That could be foreshadowing some future things for him in future seasons, because obviously Raikkonen is a champion. That could be foreshadowing a few events there. But no, thank you ever so much for those who have watched both races this week. It's been a great week of racing. And yeah, I finished second last night. We had Jack Hotwood winning tonight, doing it for the team. But on behalf, again, of the league and its members, our condolences go to those affected by the attack last night at the Ariana Grande concert in Manchester. And we have definitely had an incredible Grand Prix to lighten up the moods of some of the people who have lost, been affected by it. So, yeah, our thoughts go to them. And until next week, when the F1 division, it will be Jack Hotwood and the Fredster again. And me and TSR Cal join us next week, Monday and Tuesday, for the Season 9 Italian Grand Prix and the final round of the European season, except from Spain, rerun in the F1 division. We'll see you next